In the heart of Dartmoor, amidst rolling hills and ancient forests, there lived a boy named Ealdred. Born into a Bronze Age settlement, nestled in the cradle of nature, his days were woven with the threads of tradition and the rhythms of the land. "Come, Ealdred, it's time to greet the day," his mother called, her voice carrying through the roundhouse. Ealdred rubbed the sleep from his eyes and stretched his limbs, rising to join his family around the crackling fire. "Good morning, mother. Good morning, father," he greeted, the words a familiar refrain in the tapestry of their daily lives. As a child, Ealdred's mornings began with the gentle whispers of the wind and the songs of birds greeting the dawn. His family's home was a roundhouse, crafted from sturdy wood and thatched with golden straw. Within its walls, the fire burned bright, casting warm flickers against the earthen floor. "Ealdred, today I will teach you the ways of the bow," his father announced, handing him a polished piece of yew wood. "With this, you will learn to hunt like your ancestors before you." Ealdred's eyes widened with excitement as he took the bow in his hands, feeling the weight of history and tradition in its smooth contours. "But father, what if I miss?" Ealdred asked, a hint of uncertainty in his voice. His father smiled reassuringly. "Fear not, my son. Even the best hunters miss their mark from time to time. The important thing is to learn from each shot, to become one with your weapon and the prey you pursue." But life in Dartmoor was not without its challenges. The weather could be harsh, and predators lurked in the shadows of the forest. Ealdred learned the art of hunting and tracking from the seasoned hunters of his tribe, mastering the use of the bow and arrow to provide for his family. "Steady now, Ealdred. Patience is the hunter's greatest virtue," his uncle whispered as they crouched in the underbrush, waiting for their prey to appear. As he grew older, Ealdred's responsibilities expanded. He assisted his father in tending to the fields, learning the secrets of the soil and the cycles of planting and harvest. He also honed his skills in crafting tools and weapons, spending hours in the workshop with the village smith, shaping bronze into axes, knives, and spearheads. "Ealdred, you have the hands of a true artisan," the smith praised as they worked side by side, the rhythmic clang of metal on metal echoing through the village. But amidst the toil and the triumphs, there came a time for Ealdred to undergo his rite of passage. It was a tradition as ancient as the land itself, a test of courage and resilience that would mark his transition from boyhood to manhood. With solemn determination, Ealdred set out into the wilderness, guided only by the whispers of the wind and the beat of his own heart. For days, he journeyed through the untamed expanse of Dartmoor, facing the trials that awaited him with unwavering resolve. He battled the elements, weathering storms and enduring sweltering heat, his spirit undaunted by the challenges that lay ahead. He hunted wild game, tracking elusive prey through dense thickets and across rocky crags, his senses sharpened by the primal rhythm of the hunt. In his travels, Ealdred encountered the lifeblood of Dartmoor, the River Dart. Its waters flowed like veins through the heart of the land, winding through valleys and meandering across moors, a lifeline for both people and wildlife alike. At the river's edge, Ealdred paused to drink from its cool, clear waters, feeling a sense of kinship with the ancient flow that connected him to the land. "Look, uncle, there in the shallows," Ealdred exclaimed, pointing to a shimmering school of fish darting beneath the surface. His uncle nodded approvingly. "Aye, the River Dart provides us with more than just water to drink. It's teeming with life, sustenance for our bodies and our spirits." In a serene bend of the River Dart, Ealdred discovered a prime fishing spot. With practiced hands, he fashioned a simple line and hook, baiting it with a wriggling worm from the damp earth. Patiently, he waited, his senses attuned to the subtlest movements beneath the surface. As the sun dipped low on the horizon, Ealdred felt a tug on his line, a thrill of anticipation coursing through his veins. With a deft motion, he reeled in his catch, a shimmering trout, its scales catching the fading light. With reverence, Ealdred thanked the river for its bounty, knowing that it sustained not only him, but his entire community. Finally, as the stars emerged in the velvety darkness of the night sky, Ealdred emerged from the wilderness, a triumphant figure silhouetted against the fading light. He had proven himself worthy of his place among his people, his spirit tempered by the crucible of the wild. "Welcome back, Ealdred," his father greeted him, his voice tinged with pride and admiration. "You have faced the trials of the wilderness and emerged victorious. Today, you are a man."